What is up, guys? Darklite Reactions here, coming back at you with another banger reaction video. Welcome back, and if this is your first time to the channel, then welcome in. I am Darklite. I make a variety of music reactions and gaming videos on this channel and my secondary channel called Darklite Gaming. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll consider liking, subscribing, and sharing the video. What are we doing today, guys? Today, we are checking out a personal cover by Alejandra from The Warning, and we're checking out her cover, bass cover of the Muse. Now, this is only a minute and 36 seconds long, so we're doing a dual reaction today. All right, little surprise for you guys. We're gonna react to this one first. I'll let it play out, give my thoughts and opinions as always, and then we're going to check out a full cover that the band did of The Warning, the Muse, a few years ago from the channel. So what I'll do is I'll pause. You guys won't see that. It'll just transition over once this is done, but you guys have a dual reaction. So once I'm done talking and play the video and, you know, I give my thoughts, don't click off because you have a full another reaction coming. All right, so this is a dual reaction to The Warning covering the Muse. First, we're going to check out Alejandra's bass cover, then we're going to watch the full band, you know, The Warning, cover this song. All right, both of these are from their channel. I will link both down below, as well as The Warning's channel. No copyright infringement intended here. Absolutely loved checking out Pow's cover of Creep, Radiohead. If you guys have not seen that, please make sure you guys go and give that a listen and check out my reaction to that. She killed that piano cover. Her vocals on that one were beautiful. So I'm interested to kind of see what Ali does here. Super stoked to check this out. As always, this is a reaction, so you know, keep that in mind. I do pause, I do rewind, and I do react. If that's not for you, sorry, that's what you're here for. So let's do this. I'm gonna go full screen. We're gonna check this one out first. I'll give my thoughts and opinions. I'm not gonna pause this one because it's a minute. I'm just gonna let her play, give my thoughts once she's done, and we'll move over to the next one. All right, guys, let's do this. Actually, let me go ahead and shrink down a little bit more so I'm not blocking her bass. There we go. As long as she doesn't change the camera angle, then I think I should be good. All right, let's do this. Wow, dude, such elegant finger placement. I love that she's not using a pick either. I mean, we'll talk about it. Oh, yeah. Also enjoy the Muse myself, so that was cool. Yeah, this was a solid cover. I like that. So let's talk about it. We're not going to just blow past it and move on to the next one, but let's talk about it. So before we switch over to the next one, all right, I really liked her finger placement. I like the elegance in like her slides. If you guys noticed the way she was just moving up and down the fretboard, elegance. There was no, you know, it didn't look like she was struggling. She wasn't like accidentally bumping the strings. I also like that, you know, that this one she wasn't using a pick. It was cool to kind of get to see her finger work as she was, you know, going down there and hitting the strings like she was with her fingers. I like seeing. I'm a sucker for that. I mean, I know sometimes, you know, she uses a pick, but it's really cool to see when she doesn't, because like I said, that's just that finger placement, the way that she just kind of plucks the strings there. That was really cool. I also liked her bass on this one. I don't even know if she still has that bass, but for some reason I really like the way that bass looked. Hold on, let me back it up here. I want to see the, yeah. I like this bass a lot. Oh, hold on. Pause, pause. Well, pause. There we go. Yeah, I like the little red dots there. I like the overall look of this bass. I can't tell if that's chrome, if that's a shine, or if that's actual real glitter that's been engraved into the guitar. But yeah, it's a solid bass. I like it. Interested to know what you guys think about this one. I'm going to leave a like. I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick, and we're going to move over to the next one. Again, let me know what you guys' thoughts on this one. I know it was a very short one. Let me pause, and we're going to transition over to the other reaction we're doing. So, uno momento. Alright guys, so as long as the transition worked, here we go. We are reacting to the full band cover of The Warning covering the Muse's song called Hysteria. Again, I am a Muse fan myself, so you guys can kind of get it. Like I said, you know, my dad, huge Beach Boys, Red Hot Chili Peppers, AC/DC, Black Sabbath. You know, my mom, you know, was Alanis Morissette, was more like jazz, classical. Then my sister was into bands like, you know, as they came out, Breaking Benjamin, Chevelle, Crossfade, you know, Muse, Weezer, bands like that, you know, Radiohead. So I have a very well-rounded old and new, you know, genre, old and new knowledge of, you know, mixed. I am so flustered from the last reaction. My brain's not functioning. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm well versed in all areas of old and new music. Very familiar with the Muse. So I'm definitely, after watching that little teaser from Ali, I'm definitely interested to see what they do here. Alright, so I'm going to shut up. We're going to go full screen and finish the rest of this reaction. Now, since this one is 3 minutes, we are going to pause more. We're going to talk during this one. And if that's not for you, I don't really care. Check the original out, which I will link down below. Let's do this. These ladies kill it every time. For this one, I am going to go blended mode just to be safe. Let's go ahead and go capture device, go to blended mode, and screen. That way I'm not blocking nothing. We'll go full screen a little bit. And there we go. Let's do this. Blended mode here is not going to work, so let me take myself out and adjust. There we go. We should be good now, guys. Alright, let's talk about it. We'll back it up a little bit. So far, we're only a minute and a half in, but you guys know how it is here. We pause often and give our thoughts. So, this is solid so far. I'm really enjoying Dany's vocals on this one. Like I said, I know this one's a bit older, and you guys will have to let me know, but I think she's a little bit different in age here. Alejandra is, compared to the first one that we reacted to. I think there's a little bit of a different age, in age. Let me know. I think she was older in the earlier one that we checked out, like where she did the bass cover to this song, or was she younger? You guys have been awesome. Let me know that. Feel free to let me know down below. But I liked too, if you guys listen, you could hear their classmates were cheering, because you guys, we've reacted to another song from this particular concert they were doing, and you guys informed me they were doing this for their school. I think you guys said, was it for a fundraiser, for charity, I know it was for something. So I don't really, in this one, I'm not going to talk about the background or anything like that. I'm just going to try to focus on my thoughts on the song so far, and I like it a lot. I want to back it up a little bit more, and we'll keep it going. Play, please. They're doing this cover justice. No. We're gonna back that up. I really like that. I like, if you guys were paying attention, kind of the tempo change that happened there. Just the small, subtle switch up in the tempo that they did was absolutely phenomenal. I'm definitely interested to hear that again. It was subtle, but it was really cool, kind of how just it picked up a little bit. The aggressiveness of it, the overall heaviness of it, it was like, in your face. This is awesome. I'm really enjoying going back and checking out all their older stuff. I mean, it really does help me see how talented they are, and just how, how much and even how fast they've grown when it comes to their talents as artists. I mean, when I checked out Doll Knives and Dust to Dust, which was my first reaction, I could honestly say that I had no idea what I was in for. These ladies are super freaking talented. I mean, you could see it. The constant growth, the effort that they put in is wonderful. Wonderful to see. I'm going to shut up. We're going to back it up, and I guess I will finish out the rest of this reaction and give my thoughts at the end of this video. Let me know what you guys' thoughts on this one. On both of them, because like I said, this is a dual reaction. So we checked out Ali covering the song first, and then we watch a whole band reaction to this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and we're going to keep it going. Like the bending of the string, that was cool. Alright, let's talk about this, guys. Let me get out of this here, adjust myself, and we will talk about it. First and foremost, like I said, I will link this cover as well as Ali's cover, both videos that we reacted to, down below in the description. Make sure you guys are going and supporting both. And I will also link the band's channel down below as well. So make sure, like I said, make sure you guys are going and showing the love and support to the band. They deserve it. These ladies are super talented. All right, now I'm adjusted. Let's go full screen and let's talk about it. Oops, there we go. So I really like the tempo change, kind of pre-breakdown. I'll say pre-breakdown, pre-little mini solo that Dany did there. Phenomenal solo. Every little like mini solos and the solo there after the breakdown that she did once that tempo change hit was phenomenal. I really liked how she bent the strings there too. If you heard like the little bending in the strings, I love that. Like I said, I know that a lot of guitars and guitarists use whammy bars, but I think it's so much cooler when a guitarist has the talent to just bend the strings and make the strings their own whammy bar, you know. Especially when you're able to do that in a solo, whether it's a fast-paced or slow solo, it don't matter to me. It's talented. It takes talent. It's really hard to actually bend the string and not mess up when you're doing a solo. Again, it takes years of practice. So I really like that. That was probably like my highlight of that. I really enjoyed that. It was really cool to see their classmates kind of like let loose. Like in this one, they were screaming more. They were up on each other's shoulders. I would be interested also to know, like, I would wish I could get inside their classmates' heads. I mean, just imagine like growing up with them and, you know, not thinking that they're gonna be big and like I don't know. I think it would be really cool to be able to say I went to school with the Warning, you know, with the ladies. I knew them. Like I'd just be interested to know, because I know that you said that they did have like one of the songs that I think Powell wrote was about an ex-friend that literally told her to give up on the band and didn't like that she was spending all her time, you know, on the band and didn't think she was going to go anywhere, and she wrote that one song you guys said was that we reacted to. I forget, you know, I apologize. It's just we've done so many reactions. My brain's not functioning at the moment. But yeah, I would definitely be interested to know if they still are friends with some of their older classmates, if they keep in touch and stuff like that. Just because, like I said, it's cool they did a concert at their school, and you don't really see that often. You don't see classmates grow up and actually end up in a career that they started out in, you know. What I mean by that is, like, you know, if you guys know, if you've been to high school reunions, you know how it goes. You know, you see some people you never thought were going to make it and they're like freaking rich, and you're like, what happened, you know? Or you see people that, you know, stuck to their guns and refused to listen to the doubt and actually pushed through and they were successful, and you're like, man, I'm proud of you, this is awesome, you know. So I don't know, I just some of the thoughts that are rolling around in my head on this one. Definitely interested to hear you guys' thoughts and comments, as always, down below. Like I said, keep it professional, keep it respectful, and drama free. Like I said, you will be banned if you cause drama here. That's not why I'm doing this. That's not what I want, and I won't allow it on this channel. And if that loses me a few subscribers, then that's fine, because that's getting rid of the people that I don't obviously want as an audience. I want people here that are going to be here for good vibes and good vibes only. This was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. They killed this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I can talk, can I? I hope you guys enjoyed this dual reaction of the song. And yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts, comments, and as always, guys, stay healthy and happy. Now, again, if I do add any blurs, mind you, the only reason on Warning covers or Warning songs I will ever add blurs is if it gets blocked, which has only happened 3 times, and mostly it's blocked in Russia, which I don't have a Russian audience, so I just ignore that. You know, I don't really care. But like I said, sometimes I do add blurs, and that's just the way that it is. I add glitches, cut things out if I have to. It's part of the game. So thank you guys for your continued love and support, and as always, stay healthy and happy. Darklite signing out. Peace out, y'all.
Dark lighting up your mind. Catch the fire, spinning on this grind. Feel the pulse steady breathing through the screens. Together we're riding, tearing up the scenes. Dark light, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud under digital light. Working hard, yet storms in sight. Join the ride, yeah, and hold on tight. Never thunder, feel the bass drop deep. Feel the energy lift you from your seat. Eyes wide open, diving in the flare. Every second an electric snare. Dark light, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud. the echoes of the night.